Michelle is my co-host on Philippines After Dark, and one of the things I had started was coaching her through some life issues and questions that she has. And this will be video number 1A, I guess, because I don't know if I saved that first one that we did last week. Anyway,
Yeah.
the question is, without love, you are living an imitation of life. And she asked me, what does that mean? And so that piggybacks on self worth. See, because how you love yourself, right, determines how your ability to live a fully as a fully integrated person. When it is broken, you're living a half life.
I see. Yeah.
So where's your brokenness?
Mm. That's what I'm discovering now.
Hmm.
I think I'm trying to delve into. But I think mostly is self doubt and mm,
Self doubt. That's one way to put it. How about
mm,
belief? Believing in
belief,
yourself.
believing in myself. Yes, correct.
So, so now do you see how how you're walking through life with that doubt, lack of belief in yourself, okay? And that means that you're imitating. Do you see what I'm talking about? How it ties together? The fact that spiritually you're not, you're imitating because there's a piece missing. That's
Mm,
the key there. Now, what's missing? This is not a complicated question. This is not a test. This is not a
okay.
test. You already know the answer to this. We
Me.
talked about, well,
Yes,
well, well,
the full me.
where is Michelle broken?
Mm,
You just said the self doubt. That's where you're broken.
mm.
Now, where did the break happen?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
We've talked about this
Childhood.
when we talked about your childhood.
Mm,
We talked about how little Michelle felt when her mother took her to see her birth father. And how did she feel during those circumstances?
just yeah, just I think um I just probably couldn't understand why he didn't want to see me.
Okay.
Um, just yeah, because I was quite young then. I don't remember how I feel, but when Mum
Yes,
told
you
me,
do. Yes, you do.
mm, I feel that I not wasn't wanted. I was not wanted
Okay.
by
Grab
my
hold
own
of that
father.
feeling. Don't- Suspend your thinking and just track the feeling. What was it like?
Um, awful. It's
Okay,
yeah.
that's the way you can define it. That's the way you define
It's the
it.
first thought and feeling came to my mind. Yes.
But look at what you said. It's a rotten feeling.
Yeah.
Okay. And if eventually what will happen, hopefully, is that you can get in touch with the feeling as a child. See, I had to
Hmm.
get in touch with the feelings of rejection, self hate from those times when in my childhood where things were said and I internalized them. That's what people don't realize. We'll go through things in life. Wow, God just brought another memory to me. One of you know how we're going through life, and we get teenagers and we start associating with our peer group, right? And there was this one of my neighbors. I had a crush on her, and she had a birthday party, and so I wasn't wanted to go to the birthday party, and I was going, but my dad made me dress up in a suit, a tie. He went and bought roses and candy, and I'm a teenager going to this party with teenagers like this, and it's like, man, I don't want to go like this. This is
Mm-hmm.
embarrassing. It was embarrassing. You see what I'm saying? And so I never went to another party after either. Like, no, I'm not doing that. I ain't doing that. No, no, no. My father was so it's these types of traumas that we have to look at and how we really felt. The embarrassment, the shame, the guilt, where all these feelings come from, and they're layers. Do you have a dictionary?
No,
Yes, you do.
just on my phone.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want you to okay, listen to this statement. Our intimate relationships have been a parody and a sham. Look up parody.
Parody.
P A yeah.
One moment.
Okay, Google.
The goggles on.
She's
Parody.
looking up the word parody right now.
Parody.
Yes.
Mm. Okay.
What does it
An
say?
imi- an imitation of the style of a particular writer, artist, or genre with deliberate exaggeration for comic effect. That's what.
Okay.
See.
Is there are there other definitions there? Because usually a word has
Um.
multiple definitions depending on how
Okay.
it's used.
It says also produce a. Oh my god, I can't pronounce that word. Produce a humorously exaggerated imitation of a writer, artist, or genre. For example, his specialty was parodying schoolgirl fiction. Mm,
Okay. All right. Realize that use the word in their imitation.
mm, mm.
Just like we're talking about. Like without love, we're living an imitation of life.
Okay,
Look up sham.
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 Mhm. Sham. Sham meaning um, a thing that is not what a thing that is not what it is purported to be. For example, the proposed legislation is a farce and a sham.
Any other
Falsely
definition?
presents some. Mhm,
Go
mhm.
ahead. Go ahead.
Falsely present something as the truth. Yeah.
Now, the, the type if it says our intimate relationships. What type of intimate relationships do we have?
Um, um, I'm not sure. Do you mean like with your friends or family or anyone?
Yeah,
People?
yeah. Though our first intimate relationships are with whom?
Your parents.
Okay. And so those intimate relationships, now look at the definitions of parody and sham. Realize, what's the matter?
Oh no, I'm thinking. I'm listening. No, all good.
Okay,
Go
okay.
ahead.
What did you think of your intimate relationship with your biological father?
Mm, if there was any.
There's an answer. There's the bridge. So now you have this parody and sham that you made up in your mind based on the encounter,
Mm,
and you carry that with you.
wow.
So now let's look at the relationship with your mother. How do you feel about that? Uh-oh, I'm looking at you making you making them faces. It's like,
Oh, I'm
uh-oh.
sorry. I'm a very expressive person. I'm not
Okay,
just
that's okay. Go ahead. Go ahead.
happy and loving, and just we have a very strong bond. Very strong bond. We're
Why?
very close because I think it stemmed from the fact that my mum saved me like from death when I was a baby.
That's her bond. What does your bond
Okay.
come from?
Oh, where does my bond come from? Oh, I am felt I am wanted, and I am. I felt that she wanted. She wants to give me love. She wants to give me care. That makes
Okay, so
sense.
this is your life. I mean,
Okay.
remember, see, this is not a test. This is about how it is how you have mentally interpreted what's going on in your life.
Mm,
We've assigned labels in our brain to these things. Some of them are subconscious. Some of them are so deep they are subconscious. You talking about liking the psychology of humans. This is a fascinating topic to get
mm,
in there into um, the bullying. What was that like? Those relationships, the peer group relationships with all the teenagers, the
mm.
fighting, all those. How about institutions, hospitals,
Institute.
schools, um, church?
Mm,
Those are also relationships. And how did they play out in your life?
yeah. Right.
So now, so now, what was your relationship to the church?
Non-existent.
Okay.
When I was one moment. Actually, a thought just came to me. I just remember something. Um, well, yes, when I was a little girl, I don't know, like 5 or 6, my parents and my grandmother, we went to church. Um, but then as I grew older, I just stopped going to church. And then I met a friend of mine. Um, yeah, he was a very special friend of mine, very special friend of mine. And yeah, he took me to youth group, and um, just yeah, he was a religious person, yeah, and he taught me. He took me to all these events, and yeah,
And
I
and
just
and you
I
can't get away from this. No, 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 no. You remember who's sitting here? I said, wait a minute. All right, we done touched on something. Like, oh, the subconscious has spoke up.
yeah, no, it's a good thing. I just it has came to the last day. Oh wow, I've been thinking about that, and you brought it up. Oh my goodness, wow. Anyways, this special friend of mine, I just remember the time we went to this event, And I remember, there's a crowd in the room, and they were talking about God and Jesus and all that. And I remember I just, we were putting our hands up and just. I think I just like nearly collapsed, and I was upset and crying. I'm like, what's happening to me? What's that? What's
Girl.
this?
Uh-huh.
And it was the Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit affecting me. And oh my God, it was just I can't explain it. Wow.
You don't
It
have
was.
to explain to me. I've been there. I've been there. It's called being baptized in the spirit. We get very emotional and we open up in a spiritual way.
Mm.
Um, how old were you at this time?
I was 15,
How
16,
old was he?
same age. We went to the same high school.
Oh, okay. So where is he
Yeah.
now?
He's in. He's Australian. Living up
Flo?
north, I think. Yeah, but he moved away. He moved
Uh,
away a few years later. Yeah,
why don't you look him up?
I know. I should. Hey, that thought came to me.
Duh. Duh. So now you see, compare your relationship with that young man, your mother, and your two fathers. Okay, we remember how you were doing the flower.
Yeah.
Okay, those are like petals on the flower. Okay,
Oh.
and so now you're painting a picture of your intimate relationships, and you're in the middle.
Am I?
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
because those relationships, are affecting you.
Yes.
Okay,
I understand.
and
Yeah.
and so now you have shaped a perception. Because realize you have a broken one with your birth father. All right, you have a somewhat healthy relationship with your mother, even though you do things and sometimes you want to tell them no and you can't or won't. You have this one with this church and young man early in life. And now you have a relationship that we haven't talked about yet, the relationship with your parental father,
Mm.
the man your mother married. You're up. Go.
He was a good man. He was, and I've never doubted his his parental love for me. Never. Um, he helped me. He just he helped me and cared for me. And although I didn't have that strong bond with my father. So I had with my dad. Sorry, with my mum. But I just remember. But there are times that my dad and I were together, and we did bond. Whether it be through music or just going for a drive and just yeah. That was special. That was very special to me. It is very special to me.
So now you have that pattern, because these are patterns: non existent father, parental father, mother, the teenager friend. So you see where's the missing piece. You
Mm.
see it. It's right there.
Me?
It's right there. No. Remember we talking
Oh,
about where's the self doubt, self belief? Why are you smoking cigarettes? And it started at a rebellious period.
mm,
At what age?
0 and 15. Yep.
What happened at that time?
I I mixed up with the wrong people, and um, who were like doing drugs, like just marijuana, um, just partying, drinking.
Stop, stop. You moving. What happened just before that? Because you didn't say anything about being rebellious. You started telling me about what you did in rebellion. I want to know what happened just before that.
No,
Why did you decide to rebel? You were a good kid.
I
You
know.
were in school. What triggered that?
I wanted a feeling of I wanted to feel that I belong to someone or to I don't know. I want. I don't know.
That's the word. A need to belong.
Mm,
Because Michelle, why didn't you feel like you belonged to your family?
I know. I, I don't know. I don't know what to say to that. I'm sorry. That's just wow.
I mean, no, no. What it is. Now you see the parody in the sham. You see these intimate relationships mimic things, but now you're at the point where you got to address these issues, or they're going to address you because they already did. Something happened pre-rebellious period that triggered you to do that. Because if you actually felt a part of a parental healthy family unit, you would have had no reason to rebel.
Exactly. Hmm.
Did you say a mantra this morning?
I have not.
Shame on you. Michelle, I think we'll end that right there.
Okay.
Um, Now, do you understand? Without love, we're living an imitation of life
Mm, yes.
because the part of you is imitating
Yeah.
because you don't have a healthy pattern. And so now, without that, how have you been hurting yourself?
Smoking, drinking,
Huh? Mm-hmm. What else?
uh, just putting like these negative thoughts in my mind.
Oh, you've been a rebellious girl. What did you do to Michelle?
Mm,
Realize now, we're touching on we're touching on people pleasing.
yeah, you hit the nail on the head there, Charles. And I am. I admit I am a people pleaser
Why?
because I don't like conflict. I don't like to. I don't like to. I don't like to. Excuse me. I should have. The fans attacking me. I don't like. I don't like rocking the boat with people. I don't. I just want to keep it smooth sailing.
So when did you first encounter that?
Oh, when I got bullied.
Okay.
I
I'm going
think.
to stop the recording right there, but we're going to continue to talk. Okay. Hold on.
Alrighty.
Because we're at 25